Republican strategist and a veteran of 4 presidential campaigns. He's prepped candidates for the debate stage in the past, and he joins us now. Scott, how does he handle this tomorrow night? I mean, this is obviously the biggest story here. He's got to come out and issue some sort of an apology in front of this audience. How does he do it?
Well, if he doesn't come out between now and then, yes, he's going to have to deal with this tomorrow night right out of the top of the show. And that may, alter the outcome of the debate and affect his ability to control the flow of the debate. That's why, if I were the Trump campaign, I would strongly consider some public comments between now and Sunday night, not on a teleprompter, but something straight from the heart that shows real contrition. Otherwise, this whole issue may affect his ability to get control of the debate Sunday, which will then, of course, affect his ability to win the debate in the eyes of the voters.
Yeah, you say control the debate, but also he's got to control the message and the economy. We've talked about a lot this morning, is where he continues to do well in the polls, and something that everyone is saying he needs to revert back to. How does he do that in this sort of town hall type format, which he's done a number of times, but it's more intimate? You also have the audience taking part in it as well.
Yeah, he needs some questions from the audience that deal with trade and jobs. In the last debate, when he got on these topics, he was really strong, and that was right at the top of the debate. And you see he's still winning this in some of the surveys. He'd be better on the economy than Hillary Clinton. So he needs some good questions from the audience. He also needs to try to pivot on any question, any topic. He needs to try to restore the control of the debate to the area of economy and jobs, so he can say, look, what really matters to people is, do I have a job? Can I pay for my kids' education? Am I going to have a better quality of life for my children and grandchildren? Everything has to return to that bucket for him. And to the extent the debate gets off that track, it's going to be hard for him to control, and it will not be a good night.
I mean, Scott, you can just feel the train coming down the tracks right now, right? I mean, how do you... Yeah, we all want people to be talking about the economy, but when you have all these Republicans now defecting, saying they're pulling their support for him, there's rumblings that they're asking, should Mike Pence step in his place and run for president? How do you handle that at a debate? You want to get back on message and talk about the economy, and the moderator and people in the audience are asking you about, whether or not you're even going to be the candidate after the night.
It's a great question, and it's why I would strongly consider public comments or even a press conference between now and then, because when those kinds of questions come up at the debate, you can say, look, I held a press conference or I made a speech. I'd love people to watch that. Tonight I want to talk about, fill-in-the-blank issues that you actually want to be talking about. But if he doesn't make public comments between now and the debate, he will have to answer those questions, and every minute lost on those questions at the debate is a minute he's not talking about the economy, which is a minute lost to Hillary Clinton.
Wow. Well, I'll be watching closely. Scott Jennings, thanks for being with us this morning. Good to see you.
Thank you.
The whole thing is